What is going on, YouTube? Patrick here. It is that time of the week, you guys. It is time to go over what I sold last week on eBay. It was a very low week, you guys. Very disappointing almost, but also kind of expected, right? The week before, I had listed only 10 items, so that's what's feeding into this sales week. Only had 14 sales last week for a total of $375, so very low. Of course, right, 2 weeks ago I had $1,350, so this is the opposite end of the spectrum. I've had lower sales weeks, obviously, I'm sure you have too, but pretty dang low. What are you going to do, though? Got to just keep listing, keep on trucking, right? Don't give up. Just stay positive. Keep trying to list more things. The sales will come, I promise. If you're listing items with good sell-through rates, they will come through for you. I know that they will. It just sometimes can get disheartening. So yeah, let's get into it, you guys. All right, so there we go. First item up this week. This is a lot of 5 Far Side gallery books. These, I grew up with these things, right? They're really funny, great comics. This is the type of things that I'm looking for when I'm out going garage sales. I'm always trying to find Garfield books, Far Side books, Calvin and Hobbes books, all this kind of stuff. If you lot them up like this, definitely going to have some value there. So I was into these for $5 and they sold for $20. So, right, not going to get rich off of these things, but good little flip there. All right, up next is, this one is
Amber's Weird Sale of the Week.
I found these at Goodwill probably 6 weeks ago, something like that. I was into them for $3 each, so $9. When I bought them, I thought they were probably worth like $15 each. It looked like if you bundled them that they would sell a little bit better, so that's what I did. Did not sell very fast. Finally got a best offer for $29, which I took. So solid, right? $9 and $29. Definitely going to be good with that one. Not going to be getting rich off of this one, though. Up number 3 this week. This is a little remote control, right? It's for use in presentations. I think it's got a laser pointer built in. Use these lots in my professional life. Even back when I was in the military, used these a lot. They're really handy. So when I saw it, I was like, this may have some value. I scanned it. Looked like it was selling for about $20 and it was priced at $2.99. I was like, brand new, let's do it. Popped it into the cart, brought it home. It sold within about 2 months, I want to say, something like that. So great, great flip, $3 into $20. All right, up 4th this week. This is a PlayStation 1 game. This one was for sale for a long time, you guys. Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, those were probably 2 of the more popular like family games on the PlayStation 1. And they've held some value. They've gone up and down over the years depending. When they released the remakes of both of those on the newer consoles, the price has gone down a little bit. I think that's what hurt me here. So I had originally thought it was worth about $13, sold it for $7, and I think I ended up buying this for $1.99 at Savers back in the spring. So it was for sale for a long time. Did not sell very well. It sold. Let's get it out of here. All right. Up 5th this week. This is a little Sony handheld video camera. You really want to look for more of the tape-based media for these. This one is a mini DVD-based format. So I found 2 of those last summer. Both of them did sell. One I think sold for like 30. This one sold for 50. Great flip, but right, I bought this last summer and it just now sold in May. So it was for sale for probably 10 months, something like that. Just not a fast seller at all. The taped ones usually sell in like anywhere from 1 week to 8 weeks, like going to be a much faster turnaround. But I only paid $5 for this, you guys, right? So I'm okay with sitting on this for a little bit. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I can put it into one of my electronic spins, let it sit until it sells, which is what happened here. Great flip. All right, got up next is a video game. Got this at my favorite little local comic book shop, right? They're constantly putting out a bunch of PlayStation 4 games. They want $5 each for them. So I haven't really studied a ton of what's selling right on the PlayStation 4, but for $5, I'm going to take a risk on it. I've picked up some really good games from them. So might as well take a chance on this. This one was not worth it, you guys, right? Sold it for $7. So not going to make any money on this at all. All right, item number 7. Is that where we are? This one was from last week's live garage sale video. All those toys that the guy was selling, these just looked like they were going to have some value to them, which they did. He wanted not a little bit for them, right? He wanted $2 each for these. So I took a bit of a risk buying them. Did end up selling them though for $30. Ended up shipping them internationally actually. But super easy to sell, and I love selling toys. Like toys and video games are like two of my favorite things to sell, even if some of the times they don't have a ton of value. All right, up number 8. This one was actually a bit of a surprise. I bought a bunch of these video game adjacent type things from a enthusiast a few weeks back. Didn't really know what this was. Did recognize that it was from the company called Steam. Wasn't really sure if it was going to have any value, but he only wanted, I think, $3 for it. So I was like, I'm just going to buy it, see how it does. Originally thought I could get about $30 for it. Realized that I had a different model than I was originally comping. So checked that one and turned out to be more like 50. It sold within a day of me listing it, you guys. So just super easy flip. Great, right? $3 into 50. Great flip. All right, up next, Shadow the Hedgehog for the Nintendo GameCube. Same as the Mortal Kombat. I got this at that local comic book shop. It was in a box full of like a couple random older systems games. So I just grabbed them for $5 each. This one, I had a feeling GameCube games are super hot right now. If you see GameCube and it's like a Mario, a Sonic, Pokemon, you're going to do just fine probably if you can get it for like even up to $10 on some of the games. You're probably going to be just fine. Some of them I've seen going for crazy prices like $80. Just a couple years ago, they're going for like $20 to $30. So don't question it. Just follow the trends, you guys. This one, $5. Sold it for $16.50. I think I sold it for $20 with free shipping. It ended up being about $3.50 for shipping. Going right into this next one, $5 turned it into $10. Easy flip. All right. You guys know probably Goosebumps are a great book series to look out for. This is the same author as that, R.L. Stine. He's got a couple other series. One's Fear Street, and then he's just got some like random other books that he's written over the years. The non-Goosebumps books are actually worth more, you guys. If you can get them in sets or lots, you're going to do really well. Almost up to $5 a book. Especially if they're all same. This was a kind of a hodgepodge that I had at the end of the season last year. So I put them in a lot. They lasted, right, probably 8 months, something like that before they sold. They did finally sell for about $3 each at $15. I actually did not have any of these listed as how much I paid for them, which means I probably got them as big bundles with Goosebumps and all the other different types of book series I'm constantly buying. So, right, 0 into $15. I'll take it. All right, another video game up next. This is Half-Life. This came out, I want to say like early 2000s, something like that. One of the more popular games that this company has created. I think it was the same company that made the Steam platform, right? So that Steam Link thing we had a couple things ago. This company made this video game. And I think I got this when I bought those Polaroid cameras a few weeks ago with a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. So I was into it for 50 cents, sold it for $10. Easy little flip there. All right. Second to last this week, right? Short week. This one is the sale of the week. This I got at the same sale that I got those Avatar action figures at a couple items ago. He wanted $20 for it. I had thought it was originally going to be worth about $30. So I wasn't really interested at $20. He finally said, how about $10? Which I thought was fair, not like the best price, but that was kind of how his prices were. And I had a bad week the week before with pickups, so I was really interested in buying some stuff, so I was more willing to pay for it. And then of course I ended up getting it for a steal, right? I sold this for $80. Did not realize that at the time, or else I probably would have given him the $20. So, right, $10 into 80, that's the kind of flip you want, right? That's a great flip. All right, last item this week, constantly buying bundles of toys, right? You buy a bin of them, you buy bags at Savers, that kind of thing. Go through everything, you guys, right? Look it up. There's usually a stamp on there of some kind. You can figure out what the company is, bundle by type, bundle by like, and then if it all else fails, make a junk drawer a lot like this. I just put a bunch of the stuff that looked cool, it wasn't really worth a lot on its own, into a bundle. I put it up, I think, at $50 originally, thinking I'd probably get in the $30 to $40 range. Finally got an offer of $30 over the weekend. I took it. Since this is like all the leftover toys, right? I had assigned the value of $0 because there probably was no value if I sold it individually. So $0 into 30, which great. So that is it this week, you guys. Like I said, $375 in sales, which is a pretty low sales week. Into it for $81, which is not that bad. Did spend quite a number of hours doing eBay work last week, about 13 hours. So after fees and all that, all the cost of goods sold, I was only going to make $18 an hour, which, whew, if the current administration gets the $15 an hour through, this wouldn't be much of a step up from that. Luckily, it's something I love to do, so I don't mind it. But I definitely want to be more in where my goal is at least $30 an hour in profit. So hopefully this week will be a little bit better. We shall see. I'll of course keep you guys posted. Next Wednesday, we'll see how I did this week. Last week I would listed 25 items, and this week that's my goal as well. Especially with all of these the things that I bought last weekend, I should do really well. So yeah, gonna be a good week. I think it's gonna be a good week. We'll see. You never really know. We got Memorial Day coming up. There's lots of graduations going on. Sometimes this can be a slow month. Just power through it, you guys. Keep listing. Keep on it. Keep buying good stuff, and don't lower your prices too much. Right? You got to just stay the course, basically. Best offer if you were already planning on it. Go ahead and go for it. So that's going to do it this week, you guys. Smash that like button if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't, you just want to watch, that's okay too. Thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Patrick, and thank you very much.